I'm just going to lay it out flat. It's easy to be loyal towards a city when you have the key to that city. DeMarcus Cousins is the king of the Sacramento Kings.
Exactly.
He's the king of the city. He can do pretty much whatever he wants here, and he understands that. The control he has been basically given, with the exception of the title of general manager, because he doesn't make the moves, but he is the franchise for the Sacramento Kings. Now, that's not unheard of. He's not alone in that, because LeBron does it in Cleveland. I'm sure Russell does it in Oklahoma City. Steph Curry, to an extent, does it in Golden State. That's not an unheard of thing.
Yeah, but those guys are winners, though.
Exactly. But that certainly comes into play when you talk about DeMarcus Cousins wanting to stay in Sacramento. Why would you want to forget about the money? Why would you want to leave a program and a city and a franchise that has given you full control and has basically made you immortal in the sense that DeMarcus Cousins basically became immortal to this franchise when he screamed and cussed out George Karl, a Hall of Fame coach. Now, at the time, we didn't know all of this book stuff about Karl that we know now, so try and put that aside, if you will. But George Karl, the brand new head coach, Hall of Famer George Karl, was screamed and cussed out by DeMarcus Cousins. Karl approached Vlade and the Kings asking for a suspension and a move of respect. Yes, there was probably ego tied to it as well. And Vlade and the Kings sided with DeMarcus Cousins. From that point, Cousins was immortalized in his eyes with the Sacramento Kings. He thought, I can do no wrong here. And to an extent, he can. So yes, that is a factor when it comes into why he would want to stay at the Sacramento Kings. And to say it's not is naive. However, that being said, I know you're strongly opinionated about Leo. I believe that while he has been given the keys, and it's in some sense a bad thing, with the rest of the NBA doing it and with wanting to lock up a guy as good and as potentially life-changing or franchise-changing as DeMarcus is, I think that's just part of the bargain. So that doesn't really bother me as much. The no trade clause bothers me, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit, but I want to get your chance to respond.